Good morning, Year 2C. So for today's English lesson, we are going to look at expanded noun phrases. Now this is something that you might see expanded noun phrase and think, oh gosh, that looks complicated, but all of you use it in your writing probably without even knowing. Okay? So a noun phrase is the bear. So it's a phrase that has a noun in it, an object, person, or place. And here, the noun is the bear. Okay? Now, an expanded noun phrase is the big bear. Okay? So can you see what I mean that you all use it in your writing without even realizing? Okay? An expanded noun phrase includes an adjective. Our adjective here is big. And what's an adjective again? It is a word that describes a noun. So the big bear. Okay, and that's all it is. The word expand just means to stretch something out. Okay, so we're stretching out this noun phrase by popping an adjective inside there as well. Now you can challenge yourself by including two adjectives in your expanded noun phrase. So here I've got the big brown bear. Okay? But if ever in a test or in school you're asked to write an expanded noun phrase, one adjective is fine. Now why have I used a comma here? Well, I've used a comma because we always use a comma in a list. Okay? Now, the is an article. Okay? Quite a posh word. Don't need to worry too much about this. Article just goes before the phrase. So, for example, the or a, an, her, he. Okay? And then, of course, we've got our adjectives. And lastly, we, of course, have the noun in our noun phrase. Okay. Now, you might be wondering, why do we call it a phrase and not a sentence? Well, if you just look here at my sentence in red, the big bear fell asleep. I've got my capital letter and the full stop. Okay, this is a sentence, but it's only a sentence because it's telling me what the bear is doing. A sentence usually needs a noun, an adjective, and it also needs a verb to fall asleep to make it a sentence. Okay? So if you just saw this in your writing, the bear, by itself as a sentence, it wouldn't really make sense. So that's why we call these just a phrase. Okay? So for today's lesson, you're just going to have a go at making your own expanded noun phrases. I hope you have lots of fun, and of course I'm on Edmodo to help you.